49ers empty the backfield. They must get to the 18-yard line for a first down. And they do. What a catch by Deebo Samuel.
Garoppolo comes the other way after they faked it to James, and now he's off to the races across midfield and inside the 40. It's actually Samuel, the rookie. And you've almost called a perfect first half of offense. So they come out throwing on first down. Hit as he throws, but wide open across the middle is Deebo Samuel, and the rookie all the way to the 35-yard line. Now joining the eye by Juszczyk, they're going to throw it. And to the end zone, wide open. It is a touchdown for the rookie Samuel.
A full 2-minute mode, but just getting things called at the line of scrimmage.
Garoppolo over the middle and wide open. He's got his man at the 45, and that is Deebo Samuel.
One of the reasons they went out and got Emmanuel Sanders, and this is where they want him. Down here in the red zone in the middle of the football field.
And he goes in motion. The handoff is to Samuel. Samuel is going to score. Deebo Samuel.
Pulls it out of the gut of Coleman and then finds Samuel. Deebo Samuel, the rookie from South Carolina, with a chunk play just short of midfield. 30 yards there, Garoppolo to Samuel.
And Seattle hoping they can come up with a stop here, utilize those timeouts. 2nd and 7. And as he gets it over to
Samuel, who gets free and is out past the 20-yard line. He has been a dynamo. Garoppolo pumps, looks, trails, and finds. Coming back to it was Deebo Samuel. The defensive stars have been the stars on the marquee tonight. 2nd and 7. Play action. Garoppolo in rhythm, midfield. Deebo Samuel and more. Look at him still fighting for extra yardage. And how emotional the rookie is. 24-yard reception, Deebo.
Hit as he throws and up in the air with a flag. Trying to get the ball to Deebo Samuel.
At worst, he wants to go in here 13-0.
2nd and 5. Garoppolo fires over the middle. Caught. Samuel, the rookie, is inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. .42 yards to Deebo Samuel. Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it. Oh, and it's caught for the touchdown! On 4th down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Here's Garoppolo, a couple fakes, they flip it to Deebo. Samuel's got blockers. Samuel has a first down, and then some. Deebo Samuel out across the 45, and a nice gain of 20 on the flip to the wideout. On a fake, and another one. Actually, they give it this time, and a beauty, too, to Deebo Samuel, who's still running. Samuel into New Orleans territory. Fake me out. It turns out to be a huge play to Deebo Samuel for 31.
Deebo Samuel in motion on first down to throw and open to Samuel, who's got room to run and he can fly. Inside the 35 of Atlanta. A big play when the 49ers needed it.
Fake to Moser, pressure from Matthews, get it to Samuels, got blocks. Deebo Samuel makes a cut, first down and more. That play worked like a charm. Pressure in Garoppolo's face, he got rid of it, and number 19 got 19. Just named to his 4th Pro Bowl this week. Garoppolo gonna get it to Samuel again, trying to get to the edge. He does! Samuel on his way! Touchdown!
Here you've got the fullback Juszczyk in the slot.
2nd down and 7, off play action, over the middle, making the catch is Samuel. to midfield and stopped at the 49-yard line by Bobby Wagner. Play fake, then a little toss to Samuel. Juszczyk is out in front. Samuel down the sideline, spinning his way inbounds into the end zone. Right now they're looking at a situation where if San Francisco wins, they're the number 3 seed and have to play next week. Start here with a pass on this drive to Deebo Samuel. And down the sideline he goes for a nice gain.
And he said, all I need's a chance. He said, you're going to get it this week. And he took advantage.
It's been now. Short drop, catch made. Samuel. Deebo to the 2-yard line. That's about as fast as you can get rid of the football. Hunter moved inside. Able to block him momentarily. And then the pass is caught. And then spinning and picking up that first down is Deebo Samuel. And Chris, you said that Shanahan was looking for a man. That's a man.
From the 11, Garoppolo keeps, throws. Deebo Samuel turns on the Jets and just outran members of the Packers defense for 16 yards. 2nd down and 5. Garoppolo throws wide open. Samuel still going and finally loses his balance inside the 40. As he has further injured his chest, something he's dealt with the past week plus. Here's Samuel, full head of steam. Cuts inside the 30, inside the 25. Here's a little toss to Deebo Samuel over the right side. Big play. Still going. Here's Samuel again. 3rd time we've seen a similar play down the sideline with a big pickup for another first down. Forced out by Sorensen, but a carry of 14 yards.
Sunday night, the Eagles could move into first place in the NFC East. And the pass is caught by Samuel. And Deebo all the way out to the 40-yard line. Flanking Garoppolo. Hand it off to Samuel. We do that a lot. Run the wideouts, and Samuel thinks he was not tackled. He still takes off and gets all the way down to the 35-yard line, and everybody's moving in that direction. So even though it looked like Samuel was down, he might have been on top of somebody. If he didn't hit the ground, it's still alive, and it's a 35-yard gain. Run it twice, thrown it 3 times. Samuel again will take this little toss here, looking for blocking, has enough, and he gets into the end zone. George Kittle throwing the block to Stringham, and the 49ers, just like that, in 3 minutes and 21 seconds, take the early lead. The back is McKinnon, and they're going to toss it to Samuel, and Deebo Samuel is going to thread his way and bang his way for a first down.
Outside, blocking, screen game.
Complete player. 2nd and 3. Able to get over to Deebo Samuel, and look at Kittle out in front blocking. To the creators. 2nd and 8. We'll go back to Deebo. Shows his speed, and then powers right into the Patriots inside the 5.
They use the fullback. Most people don't. I mean, when you have a guy like that too, but Kyle's always done that. And it's hard to defend. Everything looks the same.
Here's your play action. Throw across the body. Samuel finds that first down yardage and a couple more.
But you have an offensive line that's saying, no, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to run the ball down your throat.
Here's a pitch. That's Deebo Samuel. And Samuel up the sideline he goes. And run out of bounds inside the Ram 40. He is active today. Juszczyk in motion, Mullins to throw, and has all kinds of time. And open inside the 20, all the way down inside the 10 is Samuel. Quick pass, Samuel has it. Breaks tackles, first down 49ers.
into Ram territory. And that typifies the kind of game we've seen today. Brandon Staley's defense has allowed just 2 field goals in this second half. Pass is caught. What a grab! Deebo Samuel to midfield and rolling into Ram territory.
The Patriots and the Dolphins all have really good defenses.
Here's Samuel. First down and more. Deebo Samuel running away from people. Down to the 24-yard line.
Second down and 7. Garoppolo going to the air. Over the middle, Deebo Samuel with his first catch. And Samuel into Lions territory and down at the 46-yard line. Jeff Okudah finally caught him, but yes, it is a first down. Pressure coming. Garoppolo hit as he throws. A wobbler down the sideline, and it's caught! Deebo Samuel with the catch and trying to turn on the Jets. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown. 79 yards, the lob from Garoppolo to Samuel. Hasty motions out to empty the set. 11th play of this drive is a Garoppolo pass down the seam, and he connects. There goes Deebo Samuel. Yards after contact, stepping out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
From the 28-yard line, and Garoppolo. The fake throws Samuel on the outside. Plenty of room. To the 48-yard line goes Deebo.
This is a big blitz down here because they can make you throw it high.
Good protection. Fires. Leaping catch made inside the 10 by Deebo Samuel. First and goal. Garoppolo firing, and it's going to be hauled in. What a catch at the 25 by Samuel.
Get him outside on the edge. That's what I would like to see right now, giving him a little bit of confidence throwing it.
Off the fake, lofts it. Oh, wide open, Deebo Samuel. How did he get that open? It's a foot race. And it's a 76-yard house call. My goodness. Remember, the kicker was hurt. Bobby Gold was done before the game started.
Yeah, that's when you know you're snake bit.
Here is Samuel. Oh, rushing in. Yards after the catch to keep the 49ers in the game. Big game for Deebo Samuel. They were thrilled to get Mitchell back this week, especially with all of the injury woes San Francisco has had. Lance steps up and throws on the run. Deebo Samuel wide open, hopping out of bounds inside the Arizona 40-yard line.
And they catch the corner. Now it's his chance to erase a big play, and he did it again.
Deebo Samuel in the backfield. He gets it on the toss. Blockers in front. Samuel cuts it back inside the 5, breaks a tackle, and a 49er touchdown. So far in the first NFL start. Lance under some pressure, throws on the run. Leaping up to grab it is Deebo Samuel. That's an outstanding catch to midfield. Antonio Hamilton with the coverage.
And I really think it really was about Armstead was a little cheaper.
Comes down to a salary cap in so many circumstances. Garoppolo. Good play fake, and then the pass is caught by Deebo Samuel into Indianapolis territory. I'd say, roughly 50 to 60% of the seats have been occupied from the 30-yard line. Garoppolo buying time, going deep downfield, and he's able to connect right there with Deebo Samuel. They needed that one at the 41-yard line. He beats Rhodes on the play, first down. Otherwise known as the Arizona Cardinals. And the Niners on the precipice right now going to 2-4. From the 6-yard line, Samuel is going to run it back. And Deebo with a good return to the 39-yard line.
They got no timeouts. Right now, if you're San Francisco, you're really playing to get in field goal range and spike it.
Garoppolo looking deep. He's got Deebo Samuel separating, and he makes the catch inside the 5. Now they have to run all the way down and clock it.
If you're the San Francisco 49ers, you'd love to have George Kittle.
Plays like this that they'd love to have him. They'll go with the screen to Samuel, though. He's got blockers and a first down and more. race. Samuel lunging to the pylon. Touchdown. 84 yards. The longest play of the season for San Francisco.
This game is completely flipped upside down on one play.
Now Garoppolo stepping around defense, firing for Samuel. What a catch. Inside the 40-yard line.
Use check in motion on first down. Quick toss. Deebo Samuel with blockers, and Deebo Samuel with speed. Breaks one tackle. Fighting through a second and out of bounds near midfield.
And here they come on 3rd and 7. Garoppolo had the pressure. It is caught. Samuel went up to get it. And he's to the LA 45. Pick up a 20. On 1st down and goal, Samuel takes the handoff out of the backfield and into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. But they're going on 4th and 5 from the LA 40. Garoppolo got it across, and it's Samuel breaking away. Touchdown, 49ers. And Garoppolo doesn't care what the analytics community says now.
It's Samuel. Gets a crease, and he gets near a 1st down. Inside the 25. See the spot where he went out of bounds. The guy can run it. He can catch it. On a 2nd down 10, Sermon and Samuel in the backfield. It's a give to Deebo Samuel, and he's gliding his way all the way into the end zone, and that's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel. Back out on the field for the Jags on defense. And keep it going. Deebo Samuel with a 1st and goal for the 49ers. He's already run one in today.
Wilson in for Mitchell. Deebo Samuel in the backfield. This is Samuel on 1st and 10 from the 20. He's inside the 10, the 5 still going to the end zone. Touchdown.
And that's what he loves at that running back position.
2nd down and 5. It's Deebo Samuel. He's inside the 30 and still going. Finally knocked out of bounds inside the 10. 2nd and goal. It's Samuel. And Deebo Samuel takes it in for a Niners touchdown.
Number 98 off the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 8. Around the right side, inside the 20, down the sideline to the end zone for the touchdown goes Deebo Samuel. "27 yards.
Gene, thank you. That sack would have made it a 54-yard field goal instead. Wilson was in the backfield, 1st and 10. Garoppolo, downfield, Samuel stiff arms his way into Harmon.
Is the one to get it down and break the tackle to get to the 10.
Wilson was on the move, but the handoff goes to Samuel, who got the block from Kittle and takes it in, slicing for 6.
2nd down. Garoppolo over the middle. Samuel in stride, inside the 10, and breaks into the end zone, and he's down at the 1. Ball comes loose, but they say he was down. 4th and 1, 2 tight ends. Garoppolo pressured, rolling out, in trouble, throws. It is caught for the 1st down. Deebo Samuel on the cross, hauls it in, and the drive continues. Now they're down 7. Samuel in the backfield, pitch it to Deebo Samuel. Has a big hole up the middle and sprinting forward for a 1st down. Man, that was some blocking up front. And Samuel picks it up to move the chains. Play clock winding down at 3. They get it off. Garoppolo over the middle. Samuel in stride. Deebo Samuel's got a block. Deebo Samuel's trying to get to the end zone. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And a 1st and goal. San Francisco.
So now from the 17-yard line, this is Deebo Samuel, left side, running room, breaking free, and out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The fake to Mitchell this time. Lance going to wind up and throw, and it is complete inside the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Deebo Samuel. Here is a toss to Samuel after the catch by Ayuk. The hand here, first down, Samuel. Deebo is in for the touchdown. He gets it, gonna throw it, wide open, touchdown, 49ers, Jennings. And the first throw on that possession isn't by Garoppolo, it's by Deebo Samuel for the touchdown. Quick throw to Samuel. And takes the convoy for a first down and inside the 35. Garoppolo for Samuel. He's got it. Down near the 20. They hand to Samuel. Makes one cut and has a first down as the Rams are yelling for a holding call they don't get.
How good is he at blocking? I mean,
at everything.
Yeah, and we'll get another one here.
Set up a screen, wide receiver screen. Samuel breaking tackles, carrying Cowboys with him down to the 4. 3rd and 3. Parsons ready to pounce. He's coming. Garoppolo across the middle. Got the first down. Deebo down to the 42-yard line. From the 25. Deebo follows his blockers and takes off. Inside the 10. What a run! Touchdown, San Francisco.
And then he's also the one who blocks the 3-point field goal attempt.
Here's a return by Deebo Samuel. And Deebo, this pays off for the 49ers. He is brought down near midfield. No catches for Deebo until now. Makes the catch. Nice move inside and rumbles inside the 20. 2nd and 12, Samuel, wide receiver screen. Good play, big play, and in for the touchdown. They throw to Samuel, and Deebo has another first down as he takes Troy Reeder for a ride, a gain of 14.
Samuel again looks to use his speed. Deebo Samuel's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I've seen somebody sweep the field in the snow.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anybody dry it with a towel.
So in their session with the officials, they didn't cover that part. They didn't get to that page. Here's Deebo Samuel looking to break off a big one. And he takes it across the 35. Stopped by Kyler Gordon after a run of 27 yards.
He's a special player.
Here he is trying to make a man miss in space, and Taylor and has the first down. And Deebo Samuel is inside the 25 of the Seahawks.
After the loss of one, Garoppolo scans and throws high but brought down by Deebo Samuel with a first down.
It is the strangest of all situations, but for him to play the way he's playing and only be in this offense the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Floating here to Deebo, secures it before he goes out of bounds. Samuel got matched up with the linebacker
at the running back to play the style of football that he'd really like to be able to play right now.
3rd down and 3. Quick throw. What a catch. Samuel stays upright. Terrific catch and run. One-on-one with Ramsey. Can't bring him down. Samuel. Highlight reel. Touchdown. down and 13, and Samuel out on the edge. Conservative throw, and a first down to the 29.
Coleman in the backfield. Garoppolo. Fastball. Touchdown! Garoppolo on the money. Deebo Samuel on the receiving end for the score.
Fantastic to be part of this family, and awesome to be here with Stink and Christina. Got Dean Blandino and Jimmy Garoppolo firing a dart. Deebo Samuel, first down and more, stays on his feet across the 45. What a play. Missed tackle by Hawkins.
On the fake. Pressure, eludes, lofting over the middle. Great grab. Samuel inside the 10. Deebo Samuel extending for the catch.
Third reception for McCaffrey, 39 yards. This is a run with Deebo Samuel. First time we see that. And Samuel to the secondary, to the 40-yard line. So two good plays for the Niners out of the gate with their two offensive threats.
Side by side from the very start. But they've got a talented roster.
Samuel gets it. Trent Williams out in front of him. Ayuk blocking. Deebo. End zone touchdown. What a play. No flags. Another one for San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel in the backfield now. They're going to pitch it to Samuel. Right side, gets the block. Samuel cuts it upfield. Deebo Samuel is in for the touchdown. What a start. Deebo Samuel starts in the backfield as Brock Purdy looks around and dumps it off to him, who slips a tackle. Samuel gliding out of bounds.
To the Seattle 45 with the 1st and 10, and they put Deebo Samuel in the backfield. Deebo's got it, getting healthy in time for the playoffs, and showing it here with a burst down the sideline. Only a 4-man rush. Purdy underneath. Deebo Samuel runs for a first down and then some. Boy, they threw it short of the sticks. Samuel made it happen. 22 yards to keep the drive going. Dreams coming true much faster than it looked like it was going to. They'll let him throw again. Wide open Deebo Samuel. Got a block from George Kittle. Deebo Samuel. There he goes. Foot on the gas. All the way. Touchdown San Francisco. A 74-yarder.
Deebo Samuel back deep. Going to take it on out. And breaks a couple of tackles. Samuel still on his feet, still going. And finally going to be wrestled by multiple Eagles down to the ground just across the 30.
Here in Pittsburgh, 10-0 as we begin the second quarter. Purdy looking up top. Downfield he goes, and he's got Deebo Samuel. Deebo with a gain of 18.
Yeah, and we've seen it twice today, Laura. He's come off the field after catches both in the first quarter. We'll keep an eye on him. 1st and 10 at the 37. The end around to Deebo Samuel. Has a blocker and Kittle in front of him. And Samuel with a first down into Rams territory. Muscled out of bounds at the 47 by Rush Yeast.
But without that timeout, you have plenty of time to at least get a field goal. Any points are good points right here.
Deebo Samuel up the sideline. This will help. Samuel a little toe tap at the 45 and down near the 49. 2nd and 7 at the 29. Purdy with pressure in his face throws, and coming back to get it is Deebo Samuel, and Samuel's got a first down.
He's got to cover everything.
Here's Samuel to the edge, steps through a tackle, now cuts it back. Deebo Samuel through traffic for the touchdown. Ernest Jones had a shot. Darion Kendrick had a shot. But it's Deebo Samuel who ends up with 6.
Kittle a little shaken up on the play, but there he is on the right side of the line. Goes out into the pattern. That is caught by Samuel, and off he goes. He, of course, is a master at yards after the catch. proves it right there. From the 25-yard line. Start with Purdy. Going deep over the middle. Wide open, making the grab. And still on his feet. And picking up a lot of extra yardage. Deebo Samuel. They finally wrestle him to the ground at the 34-yard line. Slant caught. Look at this again. 20 yards. Deebo Samuel. Breaking tackles, yards after contact, then he pays a little bit of a price here. Pressure. Deep. Caught. Samuel. Touchdown.
In coverage. Jordan Lewis back in. Third down. Purdy throwing in the middle. This time it's Deebo Samuel. He's off and running. Samuel inside the 20. Knocked down at the 18-yard line. And Purdy's accuracy continues to be outstanding.
On the end around, here comes Deebo Samuel. Blockers in front. Williams is one of them. And Deebo Samuel's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy with a straight drop. Steps up. Throws on the move, and blown coverage has Deebo loose. Deebo Samuel gets away from Davis. All the way to the 20. It's 39 yards for Samuel.
Kyle Shanahan said his dad reminded him this week, this is when football season starts, right around Thanksgiving, when you're playing for the big stuff. Deebo Samuel with play design here to get Deebo on the edge, get some juice in this offense for the 49ers. That's a gain of 15.
We will see Purdy in this 49ers offense, and Deebo Samuel will decide to take it out. Look at this. From deep in his own end zone. Up across the 20, spin move at the 25, and he ends up picking up a few more yards than he would have. And it's hard to believe, Aaron, that was 10 months ago for Purdy, and here he is again.
Watch the center's head nod so that he lifts it up, and then there's a little timing mechanism before he snaps it.
Here's Samuel with some blocking. Deebo Samuel cuts it inside the 10, powering inside the 5, and it's first and goal.
Elijah Mitchell in the game for the first time in the backfield today. Fake it to him. It's Samuel on the end around. Has a block. Samuel sprinting towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A lot of time left in this NFC Championship game rematch. And Deebo Samuel's going to take it out for the second time today. Looking to make a big play up across the 20. Tripped up there before the 25-yard line by Kenneth Gainwell. Purdy pressure, throws over the middle, caught by Samuel, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and speed now! Samuel racing to the end zone, and he dives, and he's in! Miami, Detroit. So next week will be monstrous as Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, one man to beat, he's going to beat him. Touchdown 49ers. Blitz coming. Picked up. Purdy sets. Launch. Has Samuel wide open. He's got it. Touchdown. Little flip. Deebo Samuel gets a block from Ayuk. Good run. First down and then some for Samuel, who's into Seattle territory. They're going to run to the left with Samuel. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know how he said Kyle Shanahan told us that he doesn't necessarily design who gets the ball?
Purdy to throw. Looks. Samuel makes the catch with some space. First down. Deebo breaks a tackle. Samuel into Seahawks territory. All the way down to the 45-yard line.
All of them together, all of them on the field, all of them firing together.
McCaffrey gets a breather. Mason is in. Wide open. Purdy to Samuel. Walk in. Touchdown. San Francisco. They just make it look so easy. Purdy operating out of the gun. Every play on this drive has been a run until this throw. And it's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy. Perfect.
Playoff implications all over the place. Congratulations to the Lions and Dan Campbell, as they have won the North, their first divisional title in 30 years. Here's Deebo. Good return out across the 30.
McCaffrey, it's a pretty good combination.
Here's another one. Samuel survives that hit by Humphrey. That was insane. Feliciano at guard. And McKivitz on the left side. Quick throw. Deebo Samuel had to fight. And he got it. First down, San Francisco, and that is all Deebo.
Second and goal. That's a pop pass to Deebo Samuel to the edge. He'll walk home for the touchdown. Good seal by his tight end right there, Charlie Warner.
You know, you manage the game properly, but you still make big plays when they're there for you. I just think he's had a tremendous season.
Deebo Samuel with a good run out to the 22-yard line. A first down. Combined 9 of 10. Combined 10 of 11 as Deebo has this one, and he stiff arms Troy Reeder and gets a lot of that yardage back and then a little more. He picks up 15.
McCaffrey is probably the offensive player of the year, and a scheme that just does a great job highlighting the strengths of everybody on the field.
Here's Samuel, gets the ball in space. First down and more. Deebo Samuel races out to the 40. And a quick 15 yards to Samuel.
Fred Warner, that's about as good a duo as there is.
Samuel gets it on the jet sweep left, looking for a block from Kittle. Cuts up the field. Samuel breaks a couple of tackles, and he's got a first down. Just hard running for the 49ers, and Samuel making it work.
The space and time they've been able to give the run game and in protecting Jared Goff. His message to his team coming back out, we have to finish this game.
Purdy over the middle, and Samuel in stride, and Deebo Samuel. A strike from Purdy down to the 41. Here's Purdy to throw. Set it up to Samuel. Looking for a couple blocks. Gets it. Deebo Samuel turns on the speed. Breaks a couple tackles, and the crowd comes to life as he's out across the 45.
Deebo. Jet sweep. He is in for the touchdown. Florida coming up after this 2nd and 8. Purdy. Samuel. The catch, the turn, and there he goes. Deebo down inside the 35.
The Niners, 2nd down and 10. And what a catch made. Deebo Samuel.
About Hargrave missing his first game, and Talanoa Hufanga's out today as well. So more on the shoulders of the offense, and Brock Purdy, who's looking long. He wants Deebo Samuel, and he's got him in stride. Inside the 20 on a gain of 55.
Utilizing the tools that they taught him, but giving it his own personality.
Purdy dancing, wide open, making the grab. Samuel, the tackle is missed. Deebo off to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. And he's going to be as happy as anybody in the ballpark right now. Gets his team right back in the game. And the 49ers have an opportunity to run this one back. And Deebo Samuel takes it out to the 31-yard line where they'll begin this next drive. Sets up to face Jennings. Meanwhile, here is Samuel still fighting his way.
So young receivers have a big learning curve with this Niners offense. 3rd and 6, and Purdy throwing to Deebo, brings it in, across midfield, stays on his feet, Samuel to the 37-yard line.
Hit some of those chunks down the field that we've seen this offense be so successful with.
This time give it to Deebo Samuel on the end route. He's got some space. Samuel getting some blocks, and he's got a 49er first down.
Here's Purdy, straight drop back. And boom, jump throw, and a catch by Samuel, spinning around, breaking tackles. Deebo Samuel down to the 30.
This offense in these man-to-man situations have much more efficiency. He's a great matchup whoever he goes against.
Samuel trickery. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Allen now coming back underneath Samuel. He's got a wall. Cuts inside. Deebo Samuel inside the 20. What a play that was.
Hot chocolate, dipping dots. What else we got down there? It's awesome. We got to get out of the booth.
Four deep. This one will be brought out. And it's Deebo Samuel on the kickoff return. And he'll come out to the 25-yard line. That was some lid, too.
And that was hard to do.
21-3. The Bills have scored on 3 consecutive drives. And Deebo Samuel trying to get something going here. Bounces off one tackle to 25. 21-3. Did the best they could to keep the big 5-yard markers, the lines and the numbers and the hash marks as clear as possible as the second half begins with San Francisco getting the ball. And Deebo Samuel running right. And there goes Deebo across the 40 to the midfield. Still running all the way past the 40 into the Buffalo 38-yard line. They got rerouted coming from Green Bay here because part of I-90 through Pennsylvania and New York was closed because of the weather. And they did an incredible job getting our trucks from Green Bay on Thursday to here on Sunday. Thank you, guys. Deebo turns the corner. Samuel out of bounds. 2 big kick returns out at midfield.
16 yards. He's also carried it a couple times for 3 more yards, so 19 yards.
Going to run this one back from a couple of yards in the end zone. And there he is, number 1, Samuel. Evans kick. And they're going to take it out from the end zone here. And this is Samuel trying to become a major hero. And after the 36-yard line, flag comes in.
3rd and 8. What a big play that was. But right back, they get the first. Deebo fights for it. What an effort. Deebo into the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. That's his best play of the year. Been following the Niners. No one would dispute that. Pearsall and Jennings. Here's the handoff to Deebo. Deebo going here. There was a big lane opened up for him. You could run an SUV through.
The development of these guys, and the guys are going to come back, and they're going to actually add to this roster. Watch out for this team.
Niners just used their last timeout before this play to Deebo. Deebo finding seams, and Deebo takes it to the 27-yard line.
49ers start tonight with the ball. Deebo is out to about the 38, maybe the 39, 36-yard return.
I mean, those guys police themselves, and he's right there at the forefront of it all.
Little pop to Deebo, touchdown. That'll go down as a touchdown pass.
Those are the kinds we like.
And Deebo took care of the rest.